Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I'll be honest, the voice acting isn't horrible though, and I think that's a good saving grace in a game like this. If you
What
have...
the? Get them! Oh.
I take it back.
Discount Podcast.
You cheap beggars, to the sinking city. I've gone in and I've done a little bit of the mix on the controls. I've made sure that it inverts the y-axis for me, but outside of that I've not really done much with it, so we're just going to jump in and oh, your Twitch app is finally working. That's good to see. Shall I read along? Let's read along. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions on the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here and help you in a way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Probably not the right voice for Johannes Vanderberg, but you know, that's fine. Press up to pin evidence to your current case. Who knows? They'll tell me as I get there. But yeah, hope you're all having a good day. Let me know what you're playing. Are you playing anything fun at the moment? Are you having a chill one? Oh, more chill than this guy. I did remember to put the volume on today. I put the sound on for the game, so if it's quiet, let me know. Oh. I'm not going to skip these. I'm just going to let them play out, as we always do with a... Oh dear, they're not well, are they? Or he's not well. Someone's not well. Oh, okay. I sort of want a narrator voice over the top of this. I want it to feel a bit more Alan Wakey. There's no audio. Is that working now? Thank you for letting me know there's no audio. Oh, God. To be fair, you've not missed much in the way of audio, just a man breathing heavily. I wonder if this is Johannes. This is on brand considering the sub situation. Oh, right. You and your Titanic talk and all that fun stuff, yes. Oh, we can rotate the gun only that way. Can't... It's only one-dimensional rotation. Oh no, that was working. You have to use the R to rotate it the other way.
I never have to use it, but something tells me I...
Alright. As requested, I researched the outburst of hysteria and visions. This is the one we've just read at the beginning. So I've got a case book. Right, I've got evidence, things, map, mind's eye. Oh, I probably should read all this, shouldn't I? Or, I can just hope for the best. And look for stuff when it goes wrong. Key evidence collected.
Never trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Look at those dead, lifeless eyes. He didn't like me looking at them, though, did he? Look at him turning himself away. Very shy. Some Cult of the Lamb stuff. Okay, so hold X to look into those. Tapping makes you do a little fun dance. Okay. I thought it might be a way to get equipment out. Ooh, this looks better. So inventory, I've got a gun and a first aid kit. Good to know. Skills, nothing at the moment. Very unskillful. And I've got that one letter. Right. Let's get on and let's have a little look around the sinking city. Oh, hello.
Now get out.
Oh, alright then. Not hello then. Go fuck yourself is more correct. Triangle to climb.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
I don't think I was too far
What
off
a
with the voice,
pleasure to
actually.
finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you.
He does
the
sound a
moment you
little
arrived.
bit like
Much obliged, Mr. Van.
the
I guess I didn't expect you
the
to
first
meet so
Lord you meet in
literally.
Skyrim.
Please call me Johannes.
Hello,
But
so you are
where
awake.
are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour. Though
About my problem, what's the deal? Is it nice suit? Yeah,
I'll
we'll
catch you in
compliment
a
him. Get him on side. Get
thank
him on
you,
side.
Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
Exactly.
Take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular
Quite
weakness
the
for-
detective
call
I
it your
am.
personal quirk.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place.
No, it's not,
Its unique
clearly.
geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the time...
The flood. Let's find out about the flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now
Okay.
the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Just going to move this up a little bit, because that way we can keep the subtitles on and I can go a little bit quicker through some of these when they're just a bit nothingy.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in
Okay.
Oakmont. By chance,
Bryan
when I
Cranston.
spoke of Robert
I
Throgmorton.
I mean, I know Bryan Cranston got pretty
He is
skinny for it,
dedicating
but
a
like,
lot of time and effort
this is
to
too skinny for
invest-
Heisenberg. Too skinny for Heisenberg, but yes. I like the goatee
How can I find
comparison.
Mr. Throckmorton?
And the hat, a little
Don't
bit.
worry, you can't
Although
miss
his hat should be smaller as well,
Throgmorton
shouldn't it?
tends to...
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here.
Do you blink? You do blink. Okay,
Recommendations?
that's good. I was about to ask. 'cause you've
I've
got
already
weird
feathered a nest
sort
for
of
you. There's a room in your name
slimy
at the Devil's
eyes.
Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
I won't judge a book by its cover. So, let's go here.
What's the best way
Evening,
to get
Steve.
around
Hope you're
Oakmont?
doing well.
I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside
Okay.
the port.
You're too kind, Johannes.
Yes, Johannes,
Can you
you
steer
are
me
very
towards the
kind. It's
Devil's
not like
Reef?
you're going to have an
Take
ulterior
this map.
motive.
I've marked
At
the
all.
hotel and a few other key places.
4-day weekend now. All right, didn't it?
Places.
Rubbing that in. Whew,
What?
I wish I had
Your
that right
private
now.
eye, yes? Well,
No, long days for me
I
for the
like
next couple of
police
days,
station,
so
city
nowhere near as
archive,
lucky.
Newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth.
But
This
I think
city is
envy doesn't sit well.
its ways
Doesn't sit well.
No one will take you by the hand, so
Seems like a good time to do it as well, because it was a little bit cooler today, but oh man, it's going to get hotter again.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I
Oh,
host a philosophy club.
Thank you, Steve,
for the,
for the
like-minded
subscription again. It's your 4-month anniversary.
Gathering seeds
Very
of
much
thought.
appreciated.
Like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Goodbye. Let's
no,
say
no.
goodbye to
The
Mr.
pleasure was mine.
Mr. Budget Heisenberg, who
Oh, before you go.
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of
Okay.
man who finds you.
I bet you are. Creep. Okay, so we've got a map. We've got the port. Can we go... Is all of this place discoverable? I think Darren said no. They take you from city to, like, street to street. But I might be wrong. Okay. Press that way for more information. Too late. Let's just go for a walk, shall we? Let's just go and have a little explore around... I mean, I know there's been a flood, but they could clean up their city a little bit. Also, this is a very cumbersome backpack. Swinging like a nutsack on my back. You know, that's standard expression. Doing anything nice on your 4-day weekend, Steve? Or are you just having a 4-day weekend to sit down and, I'm going to guess, play the new Final Fantasy? Would be my guess, but I might be wrong. You're aiming to stay up until at least midnight tonight to play Final Fantasy 16 and then play all day tomorrow. See, I called it. I knew what it was for. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm not normally a big Final Fantasy fan, but it's one of those games that this looks like the right time for me to jump into Final Fantasy. They've really sort of ticked a lot of boxes of what I like, so I might give it a go at some point. Birthday to go to, a funeral. I mean, lots of highs and lows this weekend, isn't there for you, Steve? But hopefully not too bad.
Excuses.
Is that a monkey
no
man?
one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well,
Why are you a monkey
perhaps
man?
we can help each other.
How are you not fazed by this? There we go. Your
Good
feet.
question, but
There we are.
I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no
And I can
man
sing.
is up to the
It's
Throgmorton
Planet
lineage.
of the Apes.
Proud and powerful blood flows through
Zeus,
our veins.
Zeus.
My father
Dr.
united
Zeus,
with a
Dr.
certain
Zeus.
royal family,
Dr. Zeus.
which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Okay, so what happened to your son, apart from being born to look like a monkey?
Care. What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well,
Okay.
Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat.
Which
says
useless
he was
fool?
barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to...
Yeah, man, we could not believe that someone might be speaking a different language when they can look like
I
monkey
know
men. I know there's supposed to be squid men and fish men as well.
I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't.
It might be a saggy
Albert's
jowl and mutton
disappearance
chops.
is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I'd feel like if you had that, you'd grow a full moustache.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria.
Another newcomer with another problem.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, can I?
Dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a
Don't,
damn
right, you're getting angry at me for daring to ask you
Yes.
questions when you didn't want to help
Let's
me.
talk
Fuck
about-
you, dude. I'm not going to help you find your
Take it
son.
You're not the biggest fan of these
Those fish-faced freaks.
All right, let's find some
Lovely
fish-faced
city
freaks
since
as well.
the police burned Innsmouth, but now those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city.
So they're just...
So
Hardly.
there was a
They've
disclaimer
taken
at the
word
very
from
beginning
local
of this
fishermen,
game saying that
stir and
any sort
agitate
of
against us.
discrimination
The Throgmorton
along
family.
and things along those lines
We
is
are the
all
pillar of
inspired
this
by
community,
what
not to
was
mention that
H.P.
crime rates
Lovecraft
have
wrote,
skyrocketed.
and that those
Simply
opinions
speaking, they are a
were
big
wrong at that
sticky
time and are
pile
still
of
wrong to this
trouble.
day. So thought I'd
Mr.
add the
Frog,
disclaimer
makes you
here,
think-
but
Let's
let's find
just
a
say I
fishman.
tend to see things that other
Let's find a
miss.
fishman.
And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could.
Vera.
I can't believe that this guy got lost on a deep sea
Vera?
expedition after spending
What does that
250,000 to go on it.
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating. Vera means fine. I was saying,
Okay. So they got. How can you. Are you saying that
I need to know
the
more
person
about
speaking
what
gibberish, but
happened
you've
to
got your own
Albert.
language here as well?
did you not listen at all?
Okay.
I already told you everything. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when
Anything else?
clearly something
So-
suspicious occurred inside the house.
I normally quite like a
I
detective game as
suggest
well.
you stop
Obviously, there was the
Where's the house
Nintendo
where
Direct
this all
has only just happened earlier today, and there's a new
Sake,
Detective
I thought
Pikachu
you were
game
a
coming,
private
which
eye. Was standing
that
right
looks
in
good.
front of it.
this is feeling a little
You
bit
mentioned.
Yes.
ropey.
Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fen.
As much
Okay.
as I'm enjoying the weather,
Find my son, you.
Right, so if I get more information, this doesn't really feel like it's doing what I want it to do. But if I press map, let's see if I can find these locations. There's the fisherman's house, and is that the lifeboat? I think that's the lifeboat there, so... Do I want to talk to the police officer?
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer.
Alright then,
Keep your hands where I can see them.
let's put on the flashlight. Let's have a little wander around, little look. I mean, if there are fish people, I think hanging fish in a house is probably a little distasteful. It's like someone, you know, hanging up monkeys. Okay. Hello.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
it would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Okay, so someone's thrown.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Okay, and someone tried to flee. What's up with you, dude? It's a nice little dance you've got going.
Hello? Hey,
Oh, my head. What? Who are you?
it's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr.
Yeah, I know you don't
Throckmorton
like
hired
police,
me to
but I'm
find his
basically
son.
police.
Oh, okay.
I want to know what happened here.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing.
Then what?
Okay.
And
Oh,
he woke
I've
up.
accidentally skipped a bit there.
After that, I don't remember a thing.
Just dreams, just
Dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping
The voice
giant,
called you who?
a voice that called me.
That sounds... Tell me about you.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman.
Okay, fisherman.
We all are. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking.
Yeah,
Where
where
are
is
the other
everyone then?
guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside, and I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself
Okay.
together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his
Who
Who's
is
this
Kay?
Kay
then?
you keep...
outsider. Show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't... I'll leave you to it.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me?
I don't know yet, Will.
Well, I don't.
The police
Who
will
knows,
stop
Will?
anyone
You've just been
coming
giving me a lot of
here.
random
That's why I
information there.
suggest you-
Do you think you could have done it? Then maybe you did do it. I don't think I'd be a very patient detective.
Choo choo. Choo choo.
Choo choo. Feels wildly inappropriate. Whilst there's a man with his head stoved in.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulena.
Wow, that's a serious sound of diarrhea there. Okay, I will grab that, I suppose. Can I take that for me? No? Let's rotate.
Never seen knives like this before.
No, I have not. So I
Sounds
don't
like
want to take it.
Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Okay, so this is 1920s then. Which makes sense.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
It doesn't really look like a fish person, just looks a little melty.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Are you?
5 cards short of a full house.
Oh, good joke, sir. And you can't be 5 cards short of a full house. You can only be 4 cards short
I
because
can
one of
barely
your cards has to
recognize
match,
the
surely.
face of the poor fella.
3 cards.
He was beaten to a pulp.
Retrocognition allows you to understand the events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence in a scene, and a vision will emerge. Step into it to find all the critical scenes. So, when do I step in here?
What's happening?
How am I finding the game so far? Fine. A little... Nice possible way. A little boring. I think is the way I'd put it at the moment. Okay. I can sort of see why Daryl was like, it's a thoroughly fine game.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, let's see what we have here then.
Run! Yeah, run!
Can I see out here? Oh god. I don't think I was meant to walk out that hole. But here I am. That's what it is. Just fine. Yeah. I don't know. It seemed to have pretty alright reviews, but... it just... is. I think that's... Why can't I do anything?
Yeah,
I've got to find another one, have I? Is there another... little glowy ball for me to click? Because it's acting like there is. So I've found that. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Take this, ape face.
Is that what I meant to have done? Oh, I meant to choose the order things happened in. 1, 2,
Take this. Yeah, run!
maybe. Oh, you will see it gets better.
Throgmorton woke
It looks a
up,
little
he was
janky,
not
yeah. Once it
himself.
opens up a bit and there's not some
He
following story, you
attacked
find
the
it quite
fishermen,
engaging,
and
but
his
it really does
hysteria
take a while
spread
to
to
get
them.
going.
When he got wounded, he fled.
It does really feel like a bit of a slow wind-up.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
So, Mind Palace. So I'll go across and look at my Mind Palace then, and pretend that I'm fucking... what's his name? Sherlock Holmes. Deductions. Combine clues to make deductions. Okay. Do I need to do that now? I think I need to do that now. Albert attacked the fisherman. Okay. Yeah, argue Kamishida from Persona 5 also had what he deemed a mind palace. That is correct. They did have palaces in Persona 5. What do you think of the new Persona thing that came from the Nintendo Direct? Like the strategy game version, the new sort of XCOM meets Persona 5 in a fun, cool, little cartoony way. Can I combine that with that? No. Contract an Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight. I can track them using the supernatural sense. Okay. You haven't seen it yet since you completely forgot it was on, but saw a little bit about it before. It looks interesting, excited to see more. I was actually pleasantly surprised with this direct. You'll be happy there's a lot of Pikmin in there. So I can just try it with all the things. Hey, it doesn't mean I have to be a very good, good detective. I could just go, oh, can we just work it out, please? Okay, I can track him down. So follow the omens. Mind's eyes can reveal omens to guide your way and follow them to find new evidence. Okay. So if I go back upstairs, will I be able to follow him out the window is the question. How do I do Mind's eye? There it is. So he ran out here. Is that him? Then he went this way. Okay. I now understand some of the controls. I like this weird in-motion running thing. Oh, and he started doing some praying. Let's rotate. On the base.
So
yeah.
the fisherman pursued Albert.
New Mind Palace clue. Let's forget about the Mind Palace and let's follow the Urukai who have been raised by the white hand of Saruman. Urukai.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high.
So he wasn't
Albert
really
wasn't
that bad.
exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Was that something then? No? Ah, my mind! In the warehouse, okay. It just, yeah, it's not... I can sort of feel why this got completely railroaded in the episode, because it wasn't going to be Cult of the Lamb or God of War, let's be honest. I think the really bad bit of this is, obviously, it's meant to be quite an engaging story, so you're meant to be paying attention, but in my head I can already see myself, you know, going for the platinum on this, but not really listening to any of the story. And just, you know, putting some TV on. It's probably a decent performer in most episodes, but it was such a strong set of games. Yeah, I think that's the real truth. It was a very strong set of games.
Two could not have got far.
I mean, that's the thing. We couldn't even decide what was more entertaining, whether God of War or Cult of the Lambs were more entertaining, because of how, just because of how different sort of levels of entertainment they are. One is an epic, and one is a perfect, cozy sort of switch off. Let's open whatever that is then. Hold X, otherwise it won't work. 2 coral springs and shell casings, and let's...
The door won't budge.
Can I shoot it?
The door won't budge.
Right. Door won't budge, but am I able to shoot it? Can I please shoot it, please? Ow. Let me get my gun out. I thought I was about to shoot myself in the head then, with that animation. Ooh. What are you? I can see what you meant by,
One fatal round through the forehead. That's
weird,
no
weird movements by the enemies. Albert was murdered. I mean, not overly shocking. Someone chased him out of a place with a gun. Well, apparently that's... Let's just click on all of these. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Okay. Let's go back to the Mind Palace. Nope, none of those links. So Albert was murdered. Lewis may be at the bar. Oh, good. Yes, that's a good point. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Thorn's came spread some of the psychic influence which may have made everyone suffer from hysteria. Okay. We're missing the middle piece. We just know that Albert was murdered. What are you? Just a puddle of goo. Okay. Can I exit out of here? Actually, if I do a mind's eye, does that do anything? No. And is the bar on the map? No, that's the port. Where would the bar be? Is that going to be any of this? Who knows? Let's go back and see if we can speak to someone to find the bar. Maybe that's what I need to do at this point. It does feel very much like best of luck. Find your way. You'll enjoy it, or you won't. So, I haven't actually heard if anyone's playing any games at the moment. I wonder if anyone's playing something more interesting than this. I imagine Keris and Darren might be plugging away at episode games as we're recording again this Saturday. But you never know. Oh, you're playing Cult of the Lamb, are you? That stream really, really worked for you. You definitely did enjoy that game. Which is something I've been saying for ages, because it is just one of those really nice games to play. Up here? Well, now we know you like that, we can start getting you more games along those lines. Then you'll be, like, very happy. Can you sprint in this? Nope, I can aim my gun. Between that and laughing at stupid memes, you're having a lovely time. That's good to hear. You're playing God of War 2 on your Vita, taking a break from tough plats for a minute. I was going to ask which God of War 2, whether it was Ragnarok or 2, but clearly it's 2 if it's on the Vita. That's nice. It's, yeah, nice to take a break between tough
Monsters
platinums,
lurk
especially
underground. They're everywhere.
Just got the Dead Space.
I'll miss the Carpenter's food
Dead Space
giveaway
one,
with
which I
this
missed the
darn
other
port
day.
closure.
I think you did it. Oh. Was it Monday? I think you completed it, didn't you? Because it was the same time as Keris is streaming.
What your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear.
Okay. Do tell.
Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer.
Alright, how...
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, and I'll make it easier for you.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's give you a bullet. I'll leave you with only 2
The
bullets.
sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
No, I don't follow.
And
Also, I'm a private investigator. How do I not follow
by
this?
the dead.
I will thank her.
You are welcome.
And now, I have a trophy, which means I do need to focus to get the platinum on this. He says, even though I have hundreds of games that I've started, but not actually got.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn.
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to know.
They hate me just because I'm from out of town and a little more dry than they are.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is,
I imagine it was a big relief to finally get that done, especially after that painful death
Robert.
in your
Seems Lewis is in trouble.
Can't remember what it's called. It's not like Undying Run or Ultimate Run.
You hand him over, and he
Impossible
won't be
Run.
back
There
to
we are.
collect what you owe. Get me?
The rock. That would explain the blood.
So, he's smart man.
Yeah, I've seen some
unsettling.
So you met a wild beast, no?
I did meet a wild beast.
No one knows what they are, but can say they arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for.
And Kay is God.
What do you say?
I believe, or a deity. Deity.
Keep your gun handy.
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Thank you for that.
We sell a perfect
We've got
cure.
Predator references going in now.
Better to be a coward and live.
If it bleeds, you can kill
brave
it.
than dead.
That was terrible.
Unless you're a noob.
Bye.
Goodbye. Let's have a wonder about gunpowder and coil springs.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn
Stay alert.
foreclosure.
Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I'll be honest, the voice acting isn't horrible though, and I think that's a good saving grace in a game like this. If you have...
Get the... Oh...
I take it back. What the? Get the... Oh... I mean, terrible dialogue written there. It's maybe less the fault of the voice actor.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
It's a fish person!
Investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Also, he's so
that darn bartender.
Slow.
It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak.
He was pretty calm. He was pretty calm.
If you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Good God, I don't think it helps that I don't like this sleepy-eyed motherfucker who I'm meant to be listening to.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis.
Well, how many layers of teeth does he have?
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house.
Not
He
great.
was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started...
What kind of...
Yeah, why do you look like that, please?
Why do you your face...
I mean, sleepy-eyed motherfucker is exactly how
so
I
you're
would
here to
describe
attack
this
me
guy.
just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
You shot to kill.
We're proud of who we are. You shot to kill, no warning.
You pursued Albert even after he fled.
I can't remember it.
Okay.
When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over him and me.
Let's skip through
covered
some
in
of this.
blood. I had no idea what happened, though.
I hear there's
Yeah.
a bit of a feud between the
Because monkeys and fish
Throgmortons.
typically hate each other in the wild, so
Those
makes
apes
sense.
hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The
Natural
Blackwood Grand
predators,
family
the
sheltered
shark
us,
and the
but others
shark
were
and the
not as
gorilla.
hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
Always conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against.
You mentioned a grand family.
Yeah, what does a grand family mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh?
Oh, he's got scaly arms as well.
Yeah.
Or they're tattoos, I'm not
with a
sure
gun.
which.
Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition, reputation.
People here are racist, okay?
The head honchos of Oakmont called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the marsh.
And let me guess.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone,
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the... One might
I don't know what to say.
I think I've...
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. Have mercy, please.
I'll think about it. Yeah, I'm not going to say no, because, you know, I'm going to play both sides. I'm going to do it back and tell everyone I'm playing both sides. So I always come out on top. Fuck it.
Turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started.
I knew you'd understand.
What do you give me? 4 bullets. Oh, yeah. Let's go look at my mind palace. So, if I go down to here, what does that do? Lewis deliberately murdered Albert. Psychic influence or not, Lewis is out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had motive too. The mutual hatred between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. I must tell Robert Throgmorton the truth and bring the murder to justice. I'd be a real shit if I did that after I took a bribe, wouldn't I? I'd be a right little fuckhead. Is that what I'm gonna do? Yeah, fuck it. I know, let's make the villagers hate me. But keep the rich on side. All evidence collected, key evidence collected. So have I missed... So there must be more evidence in those places. Well done, Josh. I am quite the detective. It's... Man, this constant running of water is not pleasant. So is there more evidence on this boat? Why can't I sprint? Why is my sprint... Why can I turn on a torch but not sprint?
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay. Does that do anything? I don't know. I don't think there's anywhere else in this boat to investigate, so I don't know how I wouldn't have found everything in here. Apart from that. Do I have a... It did say I found a camera. I don't want to shoot it. Can I reload? There you go. At least I've reloaded my gun. That's something. Fuck it, we'll come back there. Let's go deal with Monkey Face. Come on, Monkey Face. I know who killed your son. He gave me some money not to tell you. Oh dear, what's up with you, dudes? All okay over here?
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Alright then. Simple no would have sufficed. Are you okay? Crazy babble. Just say no. Just tell me no. Tell me no, not everything's good. You have a big old house. I guarantee you have a big old house and you just stood outside. This house might seem strange creatures.
I've encountered...
What?
Some unusual creatures.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know
your commissions don't seem to work out that well, though, do they?
They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah.
Try to avoid them when possible.
Mr. Throgmorton. Yeah. I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse.
No. It cannot be true.
I mean, it can be true.
No. I don't believe it.
Fine.
No.
I've tracked down...
Where?
Ooh.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those... It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son.
Are you certain the body...
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of...
I mean, I've never met Lewis before, but without a doubt, I'm sure it's Lewis's dead body.
His jacket. Just ask his friend.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some. Still, justice has been served.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate
Yes, you've earned it.
Give me some money.
To think a newcomer barely off the boat, so that I digress.
I'm investigating
looking
cases of
into an
insanity. I don't
outbreak
want
of
him to know I'm
radical
insane
hatred and
yet.
madness.
We'll let him know
All
eventually,
linked
but
to
not
shared
right
visions
now.
of this place.
Indeed.
He'll work it out just from looking at those droopy fucking eyes.
This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition.
I don't know, there's
Not
something
sure I
about
follow.
how it's jumping, like when these conversations, they feel a little like Fallout staged. Do you know what I mean? Like they got that same sort of awkward, stood slightly to the side, over the shoulder, pretending to do an actual camera shot.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor
It's just, yeah, that similar sort of animation style as well.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant. Drowned streets.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Do I think this massive flood... Yeah, why not?
You think it's more than...
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has
I
your
mean,
expedition found
there's
anything?
monkey people and fish people. Do we think a flood might be out of the realms of possibility? I don't know.
Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port?
You think your son was killed because the expedition...
Is it so hard to
Maybe.
believe? I had no news for a week, then
It does sound suspicious.
Does sound suspicious.
I want you to find out what's going on.
Yeah, let's talk payment first, though.
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, I'll also include a fair advance in bullet. The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood.
If I'm going to look into this...
Give me some more bullets, son.
Where should I...
I'll give you the address of the expedition's head.
That's all you can...
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know.
I hope I get to kill him.
I am a busy man.
Let's let the fish people take over the world. Let's do it.
All preparations.
I've chosen my side.
Albert, when you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in...
Hook, line, and sinker. So, lore. I've got some more stuff about the mythos, which is from the prophecy. Okay. Casebook. Key to the headquarters. And I've got information about that. Okay. You've disappeared with the parents a bit, but you're back now. I've already solved a murder, which is, pretty good, but outside of that, not really sure what I'm doing. Was it you? Did you kill? I mean, I don't want to make any sort of outlandish claims right now, but if you give me enough bullets to pretend it didn't happen, it seems that I'm up for sale. I thought the game was freezing then. I really thought the game had gone, that's enough for today. I assume this is where I go. I'm going to need to go. Oh, it's opened up now. That's good. This game makes my games look normal with its fish people and April. I mean, that's quite a bold claim to make, Mr. Bill. At no point have I fought someone down to their underwear to win. But... I mean, that's the only game I can think of off the top of my head that you showed recently. Is someone throwing cans of food at me? Oh no, it's the wind. So Kay is throwing them at me. And now I'm being eaten by a sandworm in the sea. A swarm. Yeah, I still really don't know how I feel about this game at all. Robert Throckmorton funded Find an explanation. We know about this. You're hired to go and take him to find it. That's good. Yep. I might as well have read it all out because it's busy loading. Roger Throgmorton funded an expedition to explore and to this. You have no idea what this game actually is other than monkey men and murder. Yeah, so it seems like I am a private detective who's come to Oakmont to discover what's causing the mass hysteria and things along those lines that I'm also experiencing from a distance. I mean, I've got a pretty good
Cyclops
idea what's happening. There was a massive fucking flood and there are fish and monkey people around. Why are people not to understand why people are going mental here? Maybe I'll turn it that way around. Charles was here.
Never again, they say.
Oh, I can dress myself. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we've got gangsters. Do I get to kill Johannes and take his clothes? Oh, that's the wardrobe I want. Now I've got to work out how to get complete the missing ship logs. Find the missing ship logs in the Bounty of the Sea case. Oh, I take it back, Plague Doctor. Oh, you can literally go short. You know what? But I can't do that because I don't have the DLC. That's a shame. I would love to be doing some serious crime solving in that outfit. I do want to get rid of that rucksack though, so I will get rid of the rucksack. I'm going to make him wonderfully underdressed for this. There we go, he's just out for a stroll and everything's gone wrong for him. You're a rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel... or humanly, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run, save your life, and leave this dark city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets. They are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words, Lewis Flynn. I mean, what didn't look that crumpled, but that's fine. Can I flush it? No, can't flush it. I will grab that other note, though. Seems that you over-exerted yourself while conducting the investigation with Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Okay, please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. So, I fell unconscious and got dropped in a room, and 2 people left notes for me. I question the security of this place.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
No one misses Boston. Even Tom Brady doesn't miss Boston. And he made all his money there. And... ooh, pistol, gunpowder, shell cases. I assume you can make your own bullets then if you're getting shell cases and gunpowder. Board the windows and lock the door. They're just men. The Yellow King's gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. So that's Johannes they're referring to.
The door.
Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave.
Won't bite.
I see. I wonder then if... are these like starting side quests? No, they're not. I just assumed they would be. Let's have a little bit more of a look around. We'll go upstairs first, then downstairs. Even though downstairs is clearly where I'm meant to be going. Just might find some more random notes. Okay, there's no more floors. That's good. Can I open any of these doors? Just in case there's anything worthwhile. Gunpowder and alcohol. Sounds like a good night. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gotten lost to sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow in the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tiny profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Because all of these feel like I'm starting a new mini quests, but it didn't look like I could select anything for them. Oh, nice picture. Got an artist among us. No, it's not going to give me any more from looking at him. And last door. No, nothing for me. Let's head downstairs.
Finally, you're awake.
Is he a fish person then?
Though, mister, you want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
What noise?
What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing.
You know what? I'm gonna be confrontational.
Got any proof it was me? I could.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people.
What do you mean my neighbors are respectable? You've
thing.
literally left a note outside my neighbor's door saying stop scratching the floors.
Get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, let's have a little look at his... So, have I been given those? So, I've now got the completed case. Makes sense. Which I can knock all that bit out. Cool. And letters from Oakman. So there's a bunch of different letters, okay. So I can potentially look through and find something of interest in all this. Or I could just ignore it and continue on with the main story, which I will probably be doing. Crouchy, crouchy. Let's grab that note. Anything worthwhile to grab? Can I loot all your stuff, mate? Yeah, I can. I like that. A nice big conch. I mean, it sounds like people are being brought here because they're getting the crazy visions of the flooded city, but I mean, I would have those visions and then look at this place and go, you know what? It's a bit of a dive. Not really for me. So that, where does that take me to? Whee! Yeah! Cyclops 2, so... just regular-eyed person. A Biclops. I mean, I know I shouldn't be just sailing off randomly, but I'm gonna. I will say this. This handles far better than most sailing does in most games. Like, this puts The Last of Us to shame with its handling. What are you? Are you a... I don't like you. Little cat spider. Fucking cat spiders. Oh, love, what are you doing? We don't talk about the Last of Us boat sections. See, they're actually, I think they're really fun sections in The Last of Us, but it handles like you're reversing a shed. It's just awful. Some of those don't really look like fish. You do look more like a fish. Okay. There's obviously somewhere I'm meant to be going. I've just sort of wandered off aimlessly. Let's have a little look at the map and work out where I'm meant to be going. Another reason not to play The Last of Us. Are you and Average Gamer having an argument about you playing The Last of Us? Because, I mean, I would recommend it. It's just... I think you just won a public vote for best game of all time, didn't it? On that same vote, though, it did say that none of the Kingdom Hearts deserve to be up there, so Darren probably doesn't give it much heed. The expedition headquarters, it's in northern Coverside across the Asher Road. So if I go to the map, he's a hater. He doesn't like the game, does he? Or it was okay at best. Can't comment on 2. 2's better than 1. 2 is better than 1. It's not Throgmorton Manor I need to go to, is it? It's in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher and Hubert Avenue. Okay. So northern... So that's Coverside. It's the north part. There isn't a northern Coverside, no. Asher and... I can't remember what the other one was called now. Asher and... Come on, Josh. Hubert Avenue. So... Howard Central Landing. Where's Hubert? Because that's Asher Road. There it is. No, not Danger. Treasure. Let's put a mark there. And then can I put a waypoint? Did everyone watch the Nintendo Direct today? To be honest, I did a little catch up afterwards because I forgot it was happening. And I was really pleasantly surprised by it. I wish there was more about Luigi's Mansion, but you know, we'll take what we get rather than just a remaster. I was hoping there's going to be a new one, but it looks... Average Gamer, less of that. I've just been published in Nat Geo. Fair enough. I thought there was going to be a Luigi's Mansion 3. I was very excited, but there wasn't. There's some good stuff in the Nintendo Direct that I wasn't expecting, so fuck off, dude. I'm sailing here, and I turned first. You hit me. Is this where I'm meant to be going? Yeah, so they had the Mario RPG game, which looked interesting. And then they released the new Mario game that looks like an actual Mario game, like a 2D side-scroller, which is exciting. 2D side-scrolling Sonic, which is good, which we knew about. Yeah, lots of fun and good exciting things. Still hoping for a new Pokemon Legends announcement every time they do it too, but yeah, it's just the core series. Oh my god, I'm miles away from where I thought I was meant to be. That's fine. We'll go this way and just turn up a street. No, we won't. No, we fucking won't. We'll jump in a boat and turn up a street. Oh my god, that feels so unnecessary. Doing a Princess Peach game? Who knows what that's going to be like? I assume that's going to be perfectly fine. My big issue with Nintendo Directs is I look at it and go, oh, that looks cool, that looks cool. I know deep down I'm never going to play it properly. Never going to give it the time it deserves. Ah, that's what you do. 2 cars crash, fire everywhere, just put some cones around it. It's only a dead person. You reckon they won't announce a new PR game or the next Pokemon remake until Switch successor is officially announced. I mean, you'd have thought they'd have announced the Switch successor already, but I don't know what they're doing. They're dragging their feet on it. So, Hubert Avenue, Asher Road. Is there a spot round here? That looks like the place because it's got a little H on it. Expedition Headquarters. Cool. Found it. I thought that was going to take a lot longer to find.
Guess I don't need the key.
No, you do not. Drivers with a bends can... Divers, not drivers. Divers with a bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impairment, acute symptoms... Okay. So they're doing diving in this flood.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
What are you meant to be? Rumours are saying Christmas release this year. I mean, you'd have thought they would be doing some more publicity for it if they were going to do Christmas this year, but it is Nintendo, and they are apparent to themselves. Absolutely apparent to themselves. Did you say you've been published in National Geographic, Mr. Beale? I can't work out if you were making a joke or not, or it was to do with you finally playing the game Africa and writing something on that. That's what I assumed it was a reference to. H. Doe, anthropologist.
Map of Cape Cod. It looks like there was something.
No, you did in the
here,
game.
Okay.
Okay.
Map of Cape Cod.
I was thinking it was going to be quite a leap.
Erased. These samples glitter in a weird way.
I do wonder
where they came from.
He talks like this. For some reason, he seems excited by everything that's happening, but with no inflections. If I were a better man, I'd say he didn't enjoy his job. Going to our data, the places with paranormal activities. Cool.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
But why would you, you know? I know you're from Boston, and you've eaten probably a lot of crab, but why would you know what shells are meant to look like? Anything else? Is this what I'm meant to be doing? I assume so. Just gathering clues. Can't think what that would be from. Where does that hole in the ceiling lead to? Oh, at least to here. I thought it might lead me to somewhere, like a room I couldn't get to, so I was meant to fall down it. Is that one?
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
There's some sort of ringing.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
In here, but I don't understand where I'm meant to be going. Am I being perfectly dim? Oh, hello. Where are we going, crow boy? Let's follow this crow. Okay. What? I can't even get my gun out. Why can't I get my gun out? Okay. Just all a little weird. Who fucking knows what was going on there? Do I not have my gun with me or something? There we go. That's better. Following must be unreadable. Probably Erd. What's this guy's name? It begins with a C. I believe. Who the fuck? What? What? Got shot by a ghost fishman. Chad, maybe Chad. I was going to say his name was being with a ch sound, but is there a way to find out his name? I don't think there is. I will go back to looking at my lovely little
Guess this
helmet's
helmet's beyond repair.
It's the Sinking City. This is called. Because I can't remember his name. I might have got it completely wrong. Anything else down here? Any more ghost fishermen that want to shoot me for no bloody reason? So I go into the Mind Palace. His name is Charles. That makes sense. A CH and a name, and I literally couldn't think of what. You'll just call him Sausage Fingers because he's Charles. Perfect. There was something about the CH. Oh, I thought his name was Gene. I think that's not a name. I just couldn't put anything through it.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Okay. So someone kicked open the door. They probably then rifled through these papers.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
He's trying to solve Princess Di's murder. Plot twist, it was his mum who did it. Perfect. And then down here.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
I assume it's the order that you come in and do stuff. One, then they were looking around the place.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Then
Grab
they...
the papers. Smash the rest.
Then they grabbed them and brought them down here. I would assume this is the order they're meant to be doing.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters.
What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives are
the
even
archives, even the newspapers.
Nice, nailed it. Key evidence collected. Ah, yeah. Key evidence for what? I still don't know. Still don't fucking know. Let's go look at my Mind Palace. The Expedition Archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow upon. Up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. Then maybe recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Chronicle. Okay. So if I'm meant to be finding the doing stuff at the Chronicle, let's delete that. That's the Chronicle. So we'll just put a marker on it. It doesn't really matter what the marker is, I don't think. And we're going to go off this way. Go off this way. And hopefully solve. You still believe it to be true that King Charles sucks his thumb. Good to know. Why not? Why do we believe that? Is this something I'm not aware of? Oh, that's some really good walking. Clipping round the edge of things. I wonder if there is any way to heal myself. Even though I know in my inventory, one of the two. I'm sure I have a first aid kit. How do I use them though? Ah, I imagine it's from the wheel. So I do that. I have to aim down sights. There are some weird old controls in this game. Weird old controls.
Help me, please.
So they just sprint for me if I aim my gun at them. Let's see. Wait, have they run to a police officer? Let's get away! Let's get away! Is that just a map? But I could have just looked at my map. Why would I need a map that's in there? What are you doing, game? What are you fucking playing at? Alright, let's go to the Chronicle, shall we? Go for a little jaunt around. Let's see if we can find any more. If I now know how to get a gun, I'm going to deal with that weird spider cat if I see it again, because I didn't like it. This seems to be it. Can I put my... Oh, it's immediately taking my gun
The
away.
old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
It's a nice torch I have attached to my chest.
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a new...
Charles Reed, there we are, we got his full
Charles
name.
Reed,
Charles
private
Reed. I think it's
investigator.
Charles M.
And
Reed.
I also need your old newspapers. The archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder
Well,
case.
yes. Yes,
Nice
I am.
work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best
It's
newspaper
the only
for
newspaper for miles
around.
around. Go
You still
on.
want
I'll
that
give him an
interview?
interview. I'll give him an interview. Keep my fans happy. Keep the public wanting.
Absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the
Okay.
USS Cyclops and...
Yeah, that makes more sense. So that might be why I've suddenly got these
Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
visions as well.
oh, a brave sailor. Well,
So I've touched something whilst diving.
To local IVs
Now it makes sense.
We have plenty of water around
Now
here.
we know.
We'll
Now
have a
we
chance to
know.
work together later. Who knows? And
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
I wouldn't know.
the mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it.
That's true.
I think that's enough for now.
Cool,
My
thank you.
Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make... See you later.
Extra, extra. I'm an interesting man. Cool. Right, what's that? Oh, so I can go into... Oh, fuck all that. Is that what I'm meant to be doing? That's probably what I'm meant to be doing. Is going into the archive, and all I saw was, there's a lot of words. That doesn't interest me. Time to do something else. But I will pilfer that... Oh, that's nice. At least they've got reflections in the game. I like a game that will put reflections in it. It's little things. It's the little things in it that make it. Mr. Throgmorton's up there. I wonder what that's about. I think I'm meant to be going back to Mr. Throgmorton anyway, aren't I? That's what it says at the top. Whether that's what I'm meant to be doing. Who? Oh. What? Why is there a hole in your floor? You're a business. He's sued. Do you not watch the adverts on TV? 1920. No, they do not watch the adverts on TV. Because there ain't no TVs. For mass public, at least. I can't remember when the TV was invented, actually. Why would I know that? Why would I know that? I'm not a historian. Good God, this game is just a lot of wandering about, innit? Ugh.
Stay safe.
I will, thank you. So the flood happened in 1919. Okay, not much in there at that period that we don't know. Right, let's head out. Let's find Mr. Throgmorton and work out what the fuck we're doing and whether we're even going to bloody continue. Oh, it's another man who's half tattooed. Let's get rid of you. Where's Throgmorton Manor? I just want to place a mark, thank you. I don't really care what the mark is. I'm only putting one mark on here at the moment. Still got my gun out to scare the public. I will be honest, this feels like very much a... This could be... infested area, okay. It's going to sound really stupid as I say it, but this feels like very much a solo player game. Like, it's not a game you would be, you know, even playing with like family members to go through and like, oh, look at this. What do you reckon this means? Oi. I don't know if I was meant to kill that man, but I didn't like the fact that he was robbing someone. Whatever I did there, it has fucked me up big time. I think I did the right thing. I don't know if I did now, but... who cares? Made my decision, live with it. That was just a manhole cover. Didn't even thank me. Didn't even thank me. Surprisingly, the person didn't thank me for murdering someone right next to him. Ungrateful. Stop robbing people. Good God, guys. I can't solve all your problems with a spade and a gun. I wish life was that simple, that a spade and a gun would solve all of life problems, but it does not. Yo. Okay. I ask everyone watching this if they have any idea what's going on. Because... okay, I have even... oh, the mourning the death of a kid. I was like, what the fuck are they crying about? Obviously. Yeah, I'll just steal his obituary.
The mortician has touched him up well.
Yep. Nothing says that boy's alive. Oh, I thought that was... I thought those were like cucumbers on his eyes. I think they're gold pieces. Are they gold pieces? Yeah, they're gold pieces. That makes more sense than, here you go, here's a nice, you know, we don't want you to feel like you've got any dark bags under your eyes.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Are you not? Well then, why am I here? Let's just have a little look around. A bear? Okay. I thought that was a painting, but it's definitely another room. Nice bed. Much nicer than the place they've put me up in, isn't it? He's leaning a little heavily into the ape thing by putting everything jungly.
The door won't budge.
You know, maybe you just have to sort of lean into it, though. I thought I was hitting the next part of the story. Lost at sea. Oh, I should have done more at the other place. Yeah, I definitely should have gone and looked around that place a little bit more, but I didn't. What a fucking idiot. I don't have to sail back there. Now's not the time. I'm crying because my kid's dead. Okay, I get you. I get you. Right, let's see if I can spot what I'm meant to be doing here straight away. I doubt it. Ooh. Let's go punch up some more thieves. I just feel a little deflated playing this. I've just left playing Inscription to come onto this, and I keep dying at the final boss, and I've even there, well, of Act 1, and even then, you know, I feel like I'm achieving more than I am in this right now. Hello, fisherman. Anything around here? Can I knock you over? No. Nice. I feel like you're not meant to be up there, are you? You're trapped now? That's silly. Well. Is that harpoons? Oh, they won't let me fire them. Okay. That's a shame. I was hoping to just sort of harpooning random members of the public. Right, we're back at the car accident, so it can't be too far away. No, realistically, nothing much is happening in this, and there's a very real chance this stream ends incredibly early because it's potentially the worst game to stream of all time. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Even like walking sims have more going on. Like What Remains of Edith Finch, or you know, your Firewatch, or you know, anything like that. At least there's a story, like a constant, like something ticking over. In here, it's like, cool, go out for a wander, mate. Work it out. We're being deliberately vague to make you feel like more of a detective. Just point me in the right direction, isn't it? Go solve that. I go, alright, I'll go solve that. Should I have clicked on here? You sat in a tree in Africa waiting for a picture, and that seems more joyous than this. Yeah. I want to look at adverts. Adverts to do with Grimhaven Bay. Am I meant to be looking at a period? After the flood. Search. No information regarding this evidence found. People. Commoners. Search. But isn't that what I'm meant to be doing? So I need to find... Expedition Archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city and a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or adverts about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Okay, so here's the Oakmont Chronicle. We're looking for adverts in Grimhaven Bay, as it said. But with what? Let's do 19th century search. Nothing. No. 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 Nope. 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 What the... adverts in the 19th century from commoners. No information regarding the evidence found. What am I looking for? Oh God, I've not chosen the right bloody thing. Burned newspapers. There we go. What do you want me to do, you bastards? They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. Grimhaven Bay. There may be recent postings or ads from the freighter Oakmont Chronicle. Okay, let's change period to after the flood. There we go. Fuck me. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport, as well as the aiding of underwater adventures and explorations for the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Open Port, Grimhaven Bay. Cool, right, so now I've done that. Oh man, don't worry, average gamer, I will probably be heading off soon myself. As I said, I think this would be an alright game to play sort of by yourself. Just, you know, minding my own. But, Grimhaven Bay, is that where I want to go? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? It's not just I don't know. I don't really care. It sounds awful to say, but I just don't really. And because of that, I'm going to do something I wouldn't want to do normally, but it's just a bit meh. I think we're going to call it there today.
Discount Podcast.